Hi guys, I'm back with my weaving and today I'm making my Pinspiration weaving. So I've seen loads of cool weavings on Pinterest, of course, with copper pipes that are cut up and they use them for decorating throughout the weave. Now I'm not sure exactly how they add the copper pipes to their weave, but this is how I'm adding these to mine. These are actually the embellishments that come when you get the Fibre Arts loom kit, the Aspen blush one that I got. It came with these two smaller tubings like this and one longer one. So I'm going to create a long narrow weave with the tubing inside the weave as a decoration piece. So basically how I'm adding them is I'm decided to add them directly to the warp as I'm going. So I cut a long length of my warp thread because I want to make sure I don't run out. And then I'm just threading on the pieces like so. Just pull the whole thing through as I'm warping. So just pull your warp thread tight. Let's go around the bottom here of the loom, and then I'm coming back up again through the metal piece again. This is a fun way to add these embellishments that come in the kit. My warp thread's getting knotted now because I have a long piece. But you just pull the warp thread again through. And it just means that your metal piece is already inserted into the weaving. Well, it will be once you start weaving. Like so. And just pull it tight again and weave it back around the top. It's a bit messy because I've cut the warp thread ahead of time. But I'll finish warping the loom with these pieces and then I'll be back to show you. So just to show you my fully warped piece, and there are the metal tubings have been added. So I will probably do them in like this kind of formation. But I'll see as I weave. So I'm going to weave up towards them. I've set my loom to the middle size, well the third size, sorry. So it's like a long narrow piece. I've done 16 warp threads and then I've added these little guys. So I'm going to start weaving up to them and then I'll decide on the how I'm going to weave around them, and when I'm doing that section I will come back to show you how to weave around the pieces. Okay, so I'm back to show you how I'm getting on. I've already done up this side of the weave around our metal pieces, and now I'm coming back to this side. Basically I plain weaved this section here, and then I had a long enough piece that I was able to continue up here. I still have some left here, which I'll use in a minute. You can just leave it to one side for the moment and I can continue on to finish up this section. So you can count, if you go back to, if you want the sides even, if you go back to this side, you can see how many times you've looped around this warp thread, the one closest to our middle piece. So there's, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loops. So that means I need to go 7 times around this side also, just to get the same height on this side. So I'm going to show you guys quickly. So pull all the way through, leave our tail for tucking in later. So I'm looping, this is, when I'm coming back it means I've looped over 1 time. I cut quite a long piece, I probably didn't need a piece this long, but I can use it up in the top section. So that's 1 loop around. And then 2 loops. So I've built up now to 6 loops here. You can see them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just need one more to get our sides matching. And I meant to say to you guys before when I'm making these videos, like I never really learned, I did a bit when I was younger, how to crochet or knit or anything like that. So definitely weaving is a different sort of craft altogether. And it's a fun way to be able to work with yarns and different textures. If you're not good or if you're not competent at knitting or crochet, it's very easy to do. And also, it's very portable and so handy. You can bring it around with you and work on different projects. I find that I'm really awkward doing knitting and crochet because I'm left-handed, whereas this is just, you're just working over and back with your needle, so it's super easy to make a project, and you can make beautiful pieces to coordinate with your home or for presents for people, which I always say is a good idea. So and then here we'll just count how many loops around we have for to fit beside our bars. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 loops. So I'm just going to do those 8 loops now, and that'll bring us up here. But you just want to stop on the thread beside your piece, and we'll work over and back 8 loops, which is 16 rows really, because you're going over and then you're looping back, and that's why I'm saying 1 loop, but 1 loop is 2 rows. So 8 loops will be 16 rows. So that's my 16 rows done. And I should have said too, obviously it's 16 rows using my very chunky wool, so it just depends what wool you're using. This is just how it's working out for me. So next I'm just going to build up this section, but as you can see it's fun. There's like nice big kind of gaps here, but I'm looking forward to see how they look when we take this off the loom. But I'm just going to plain stitch this in and then go right back and over again along the top here. Sorry, I hit the camera. And then I'll take it off the loom and hang it, and we'll have a look at it then. But that's just to show you guys how to work in the pieces. So again, I'm going to go in now and go straight across over on top of the smaller tube here, and that's going to secure that into my weave. And I'll just have to build up a few rows here to get me to the top of this guy. So I'll be back to show you. So here's the finished weave hanging up. I really liked how the little spaces came in between the metal embellishments. So it gives a nice see-through section on your weave. In my Pinspiration photo, the girl who made it, or guy, I'm not sure, they have it hanging on a copper piping. Now I didn't have any copper piping or any matching metal pieces like this to hang mine from. So I had to just paint some dowel rod. I used the Prima Art Alchemy metallic paint in Brass Hardware to paint the doweling, but it gives it the nice metallic effect. And from far away it just looks like a metal piece anyway. So that's my weave there fully. It's a long kind of narrow piece. I really like how it turned out. I'm going to use it in my craft room for myself because I love this one. And yeah, that's it. So if you have any questions or anything, leave them in the comments and I'll try and help you out if there's anything you need to know about weaving or different ideas for weaving or anything that you want me to do in my weaves. Let me know. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.